Yeah, I'm a Sigma male. In case you guys didn't know, and today I'm going to be telling you guys like some examples of how I am a Sigma male. Like Sigma males don't follow trends. For the most part, Sigma males do not follow trends, and we're lone wolves. So, since Sigma males are lone wolves, we do not like obsess with fitting in with the crowd. We don't always have to do what everybody else is doing, right? And I look around everybody else, you know, in society. Like when I'm in public, I notice everyone has an iPhone. Damn near 95% of people who I come across, when I look at them, they're using an iPhone. Everyone has an iPhone. iPhone is the most popular phone, you know, and there's nothing wrong with iPhones. iPhone is a good phone, but you know, they're expensive. iPhones are expensive, to be honest. So like, I don't even need to have one, to be honest, an iPhone. But I don't have a desire to have an iPhone, even though they're nice phones. I don't have a desire to have one. I use Android. Android's good enough for me to use. I don't have to fit in with everybody, and have an iPhone, just to show off. Oh, I have an iPhone. I'm special. I've had iPhones in the past, but most of my phones for the past several years have been Androids. Right now I have a Samsung Android, you know, so I don't feel the need. Like my Samsung Android is good enough for me. I can go on YouTube. I can watch you, use the internet, and browse various other apps on this Android Samsung. It doesn't have to be the most sleek device like an iPhone. It's sleek enough and fancy enough for me to use. So like me having a Samsung Android is kind of me going against the grain because most people out and about have an iPhone. And I don't feel the need to fit in and have an iPhone like everybody else. So I do what I want to do. That's a quality of the Sigma male. The Sigma males don't feel the need to always fit in and do what everybody else does. You feel me? Then another example of me being a Sigma male is my clothing, how I dress. I never, in my whole life, I never followed any clothing trends. I never followed any clothing trends growing up. Back in the early 2000s when I was in elementary school, all the other kids had like, throwback jerseys, but I never wore a throwback jersey. I always wore regular clothes, and part of that is because how I was raised by my father. My father, he didn't really care too much about clothing. You know, as long as we weren't dirty, as long as me and my siblings were not dirty, we had enough clothes to wear, then we were all right. Me and my siblings, my father raised me and my siblings to not care about clothing so much, to not, want to buy the fanciest, expensive clothes. As a kid, especially back in the day, especially with black kids, if you came to school and you did not have the fanciest outfits, the new Nikes, the new Jordans, you know, or whatever brand was popular at the time, you go to school and the other black kids, they would tease you or make fun of you because, you didn't have the name brand clothes on, whatever. And, sometimes I'll go through that growing up because I didn't have the Nikes or the Air Jordans or whatever popular brand was back then. But those qualities extended to now into my adulthood where I don't feel like I have to wear the fanciest clothes, or name brand clothes, or I don't feel like I have to spend, $500 on an outfit. Like, as long as I have an outfit that's nice, that fits me, and is clean, then I can give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't have to fit in with the newest trends of the newest clothes or anything like that. But at the same time, that hurts me because sometimes I'll be out in public and you might look at me and you might be thinking, hey, this dude could be dressing way better. He could be wearing way better clothes, and I agree with that. Sometimes I don't dress to the best of my ability because I don't really give a fuck. Like, I don't care to follow the latest trends. I don't feel like I always have to dress to impress other people. I'm a lone wolf. I'm a sigma male. I do what I want to do. I don't too much care about how other people perceive the way I dress. You know, I don't care too much about clothes. That hurts me sometimes because sometimes you do need to care about your appearance and how you dress. Women, they love a guy who dressed well. And if you go on job interviews, if you dress well, then whoever interviews you or your manager, they're going to have a great impression on you. So I do know that it is good to dress well sometimes, but I'm not the type who's always so conscious of how I dress, because I'm not really out to impress other people. I'm a lone wolf and I do what I want to do. You know, if I wear an outfit, I wear an outfit because I like the outfit myself. I don't wear an outfit to impress other people, you know. And like, I don't even care about name brands. That's just how I was raised. Like, I don't give a fuck about wearing Nikes. Like, I've had pairs of Nikes and name brand clothing before, but now as I get older, I care less about that shit. Like, as long as a pair of shoes or a pair of boots look nice on me, I don't give a fuck if they're expensive or not, because I'm not out here to impress people. I only care what looks nice on me and how it makes me feel. Those are some of the introverted qualities that Sigma males have. I'm a lone wolf. I was never the type to follow trends or anything like that. But it's no knock on people who do follow trends and want to be like everybody else. That's just not my style. And all right, you guys, peace.